Welcome to the Alaskan Sun Trust Rebuttal video. Alaskan Sun Trust Rebuttal video. The Alaskan Sun, Michael, he's one of the sharpest guys out here, but I think I got one on him here. He made a statement about trusses and when you build your, I think he was talking about when you build a ceiling plane for a scissor truss, you build it on the outside of the wall. And I think that's what Chief says. That's what Chief says. But that's not what I say. I think that's wrong. And I'm going to show you why I think this. And now, just so you know, I build all my roofs manually because I'm not smart enough to do it automatically. But I'm going to show you the difference in what happens when you build your roof planes, depending upon whether it's a truss or a conventionally framed, okay? This is a plan I built out of the box. It was an out-of-the-box plan. There's the house right there. Out-of-the-box plan. Out-of-the-box. I made no changes. And in fact, what I did is just so you know, I took these two end walls and I made those gables. And then I automatically built my roof. Thus, ergo, I got these two roof planes automatically built. Those are two roof planes. In fact, I did not build those manually. I'm sorry. I did not build those manually. Those were automatically built for whatever reason. Now I'm going to talk to you about, this is a scissor truss. And I should probably talk about those roof trusses, but I really want to talk about the ceiling planes. I really want to talk about the ceiling planes and how you build those ceiling planes. And here's the question. Look, I'm going to tell you, there's a ceiling plane I built. I built that ceiling plane, this ceiling plane, wherever it is, that ceiling plane and that ceiling. And I built them all differently. What I'm going to tell you is I'm going to tell you that that ceiling plane and this ceiling plane was built without sorry guys, those two ceiling planes, just so you know. I don't know what I know. I know nothing. Come on. What the fuck is going on? Sorry. I want to build a ceiling plane, doggone it. What am I doing here, man? Do I have to go back to here? Oh, come on. Okay, this is my point. When I built the ceiling plane, listen to this. Listen, this is very important to understand. I built those ceiling planes, and I built them all manually, and I built them 4 different ways. 2 of them I built with the trusses, no bird's mouth checked. And 2 of them I built without the trusses, no bird's mouth checked. So what happened? What happens when you have trusses checked or not checked, okay? And whether you build a ceiling plane on the inside face of the studded wall or on the outside face. As I told you, Michael, the Alaskan Sun, says build on the outside face, which is what Chief says, which is what I don't agree with. And I haven't agreed with it for the last 8, 10, 12 years. 10 years. I think if you're going to build a scissor truss, you need to have this checked. You just got to have it checked. It makes sense, right? But you build the ceiling plane on the inside face. And I'm going to show you the difference right now. If you're going to be, I built the roof planes automatically, okay? But I'm talking specifically about the ceiling planes on the inside. And there's 4 ways you can build the ceiling planes on the inside. You can build them as trusses, inside face, trusses, outside face of wall. Or don't deal with trusses, don't check this truss box and build them inside on the inside face of the wall or on the outside face of the wall. And I'm just about to show you the differences, okay? Here it is. I'm going to tell you right here, this section right here, this section right there, S1, that S1, I'm going to show you that all those ceiling planes were built on the inside of the wall. How did that thing build? Here it is right here. This is very, very interesting. This, I think, is is the optimum. That is the optimum configuration. I think the wall right here, WA, I think this wall is going to be built 97 and 8. This is out of the box. Remember, UU 97 or 109 and 8. Okay, that's the funny chief architect dimensions. So this when you do it at this condition, the roof was automatically built, but I built the ceiling with the truss checked on the inside face. This is what happens when you build that ceiling without the truss default checked. And I think it's thinking that it's a conventionally framed roof and all that kind of crap. It's not the way to do it. When you're going to build your freaking trusses, man, make sure that when you build the trusses manually, I don't even know how you do it automatically. I just don't. I'm sure someone knows how to do it. I don't. I built manually. But this is what you get. And that makes sense to me because it's dropping the plate down, all sorts of funny crap because the program thinks it's a 2x12 rafter or whatever's out of the box. Remember, I did this out of the box. And this condition is where the ceiling plane was built on the inside face. Let's look at what happened when I built on the outside face. I hope I'm not a liar here. There you go, right there. This is where the ceiling plane built on the outside face, and it was designed as a truss. And I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good. And I'm gonna let's find out where this 109.8. There it is. Check this out. That's your default ceiling height. But look what happens. Look what happens when you build this truss. Look what happens when you build a ceiling for this truss on the outside face of the wall. It is actually built, whatever, that's just 2 inches off. It's 2 inches off. This, shit. That's the correct ceiling height. That's the 109 and 1/8 inch default chief ceiling height. But look at where those trusses are. You've actually got a higher plate. So what I'm saying is it's wrong. I think it's wrong. If you're going to build a ceiling plane for a scissor truss on the inside face of the wall. Look at this. Look at this over here. I'm going to show you real quick. Look. That's built on the outside of the wall, right? Not good. This is the way I've been doing it for 10, 12, 15, probably 150 years on the inside face. That's the way you build a ceiling, I think, unless someone proves me wrong. And then if you go over here on the other side, build on the, I don't even want to talk about this. This is where I built the roof of the ceiling plane without the truss checked. So it's thinking it's a conventionally framed ceiling and all that other kind of crap. Let's just 109. Oh, here. Actually 109 and 1/8. Let's see what happens. Oh, now that's ain't that interesting? What I just do? Hang on a second. Something ain't jiving, brother. Oh, well, I can see it's not jiving. Look at this. That right there, I'm going to make this line really thick. I'm going to make that line really thick. Line style, just so you can tell what I'm talking about here. 150, boom, there. Too heavy. Something's wrong. You got to think about it, man. Think about it. It's not right. Look where the plates are. Look at that plate. Now, I'm telling you, this line is the default ceiling height, UU. The default's 108 and 7/8 inch. I think that's isn't that the default ceiling height? Hang on a second, brother. Let's see. 1. Let's see what the this is Chiefs crap. I don't get their stuff, but I think everybody else does, but me, I'm just a little slow. I ain't as smart as 109 and 1/8. That's the rough ceiling. That's where everything should be, 109 and 1/8. So let me go back to this section. Let me go back to the section. 109. Oh, that's not the right section. Hold on a second. UU. 109 and 1/8. Isn't that right? Okay, it looks like this intersection point. Wait, I'm going to tell you, this was built without assuming it's a truss roof. It was whatever the default was, and that's where it ended up. And it looks pretty good to me, I think. But you can see where the plates are. Not good. Not good. Plates aren't where they should be. That let me give you a color on this line style. You know, you guys that can build this stuff automatically, good for you. I can't do it. And look at this. Is that really right? I mean, that is the default ceiling height. Is that really right? I don't think so. So I think it's all screwed up. Control C. Now I'm going to go to my section where I think I did it right. 06. This is the default plate height. This is, I'm going to tell you, in my mind, this is the best connection of all of the four situations. And how did this happen? This happened because I built the ceiling on the inside face. Listen, I built the ceiling plane on the inside face of the wall, and Chief knew it was going to be a truss configuration. It wasn't the default whatever. That's the way you're going to do it. If you're doing scissor trusses, well, that's the way I do it. Now, look what happened over here. Now, again, on this side, Chief knew it was going to be a truss configuration, I believe. No. Give me a second to think. No, I'm sorry. This was manually built on the inside face, but I had not checked the fact that it was a scissor truss. You get what I'm saying? So that's not good. So here, this is the whole point of this thing is, if you're going to use scissor trusses, you build the inside face, you build the ceiling on the inside face, and you got to make sure that it's recognized as a truss assembly. And just so you know, I built the top chord automatically. I built the top chord automatically. And it wasn't actually a top chord. It was just the top of the roof or whatever it was. And it was assuming it was a conventionally framed. So that's what kind of located, I think. In fact, yes, I think so. Because if you were to turn off the line weights, there it is right there. Yes. Hey. I built the roof automatically, and I was lazy. But if I was to do it, I would have built the roof itself on the outside face, and I would have made sure the Chief knew it was a truss roof assembly, which would have located that height correctly. If you understand how roofs go together, I'm going to end it right there. Michael the Alaskan son's wrong. I proved him wrong. Anyway, he might come back at me with something else, but we'll see. And I'm gonna state this one more time because I don't think too many people know this. Prove me wrong if I'm wrong, and I think that is the way a scissor truss should work. I think. I think the bottom chord of a scissor truss hits right here on the inside face, and it flattens out. And I get the fact that you got this funny thing sticking out here. I get that. I'm not sure if it's always been like that. I assume it's always been like that. Yeah, just imagine if this bottom chord of this truss hit the exterior corner of the top plates. It has nothing to sit on. It's sitting on a corner. That's why the bottom chord of this truss, scissor truss, is hitting the inside face. So that's why I draw the ceiling at the inside face. Oh, play around with it and see if you come up with a better solution. I think my solution right here is the best solution, with the exception of if I didn't have a soften. I'm not sure why I had that extra little blah 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 there, and how would I get rid of that blah blah blah? I'm not sure. But I do have a soften on here. I'm not sure what would happen if I got rid of the soften. I guess I have never noticed. Hey, I'm not going to fuss with it. My solution's better than Michael's. That's the end.